Today I found out that Tom and Jerry are big in Japan. I was surprised to hear this. I don't know why. It just feels like Tom and Jerry feels so American. But actually, if you think about it, it is a universal concept. You got a cat and a mouse, and they don't talk, except for in that really bad movie they did in the early 90s.
You talked! Well, sure I talk. What do you think I am, a dummy?
You said it. I didn't.
And by not talking, you don't have to translate much. There's not a lot to dub. Now, here's the more interesting thing. There's an anime Tom and Jerry that's only in Japan. Tomo to Jerry Goko, which means Tom and Jerry play. They're super cute. That's a Japanese thing. I think it's called like kawaii or something, but it's where they make characters real cute. All right. Whoa. Has he got a baby, or is that one that pulled the... Oh, jeez. Banana damn near killed him. All right. This one says Tom and Jerry Diner in Tokyo. A sneak inside the Tom Cafe. Good little photo op area. I gotta look up this baby. Hold on. We get pictures of this, which I always love, was when Tom would be put in the baby outfit. I don't know, what's the name of the baby in Tom and Jerry? Nibbles. I'll never forget you, Nibbles. Now. I feel like maybe in Japan, Nibbles is more popular than he was here, though, because, it's almost like it's Tom, Jerry, and Nibbles. Oh, man. Look at that menu. I collect menus. I would love to have this menu. Oh, look at how cool it looks. All right, here's a look at the decor. Oh, I love that. I love that the pictures are crooked. All right, what is this? And it's Jerry made out of food. That is adorable. Little piece of cheese on top of that. Tully's Coffee Tom and Jerry collaboration. So we got special Tom and Jerry items here at a coffee shop, though, but it's called Tully Coffee. Here we have Tully's Coffee. They've got some special Tom and Jerry. I mean, look at that. It's got like Fruity Pebbles on the top. Looks great. The takeout bag has this design. You know, I was thinking about Roger Rabbit because, if I remember correctly, Roger Rabbit takes place just before Tom and Jerry, which is why they don't appear in the movie. But I remember as a kid, when Roger Rabbit was coming out, they started playing different things on TV that were live action and animation because the country was obsessed with that. And they had that movie. I think it's Anchors Away. I'm going to pull that up. So here's Gene Kelly, world famous dancer and actor. It's kind of one of those guys, dancer first, actor second. All right, so he's coming up to him. Let's cut to where they dance because this was the best part. Look at this. Look at this. That's so great. And he really appears to be in the frame with him. And this is decades earlier. All right, we're in some place. I don't know where this is. Looks like a museum, maybe. There's plates stacked up. Oh, that's good. Tom, the alley cat. Look at these original drawings. That is very cool. So this is some kind of art installation. Yeah, this is almost a museum I would like. I generally am not a fan of museums because... Oh, that is the greatest. I want that vase. I want those stairs. I'm generally not a big fan of museums, but I'm a fan of things that are in museums. But this feels like a place where you can speak out loud. Like, museums just always feel like sterile and shh. No one have fun. Like a place with laughter and... Look at this gift shop. Oh, that's a pretty cool shirt. I like the black and white. I guess these are magnets. Plush. It's very cool, very cool. Right, here's our next one. The words are not words I understand. So I don't know what we're going to see here, but this came up in the search results. Some kind of fancy palace, looks like. Now there he is. Now is this looks like some kind of birthday party or something. This looks like an altogether different place than the other ones we saw. So this kind of looks like a pop-up. Like those things don't look permanent. Like the museum looks like it's much more like they got to repaint when they're done with that exhibit. Wonder what this is. Somebody's like birthday party or something? Like a rich kid? All right, this one should be interesting. Has 300 views. What do we have here? I don't know what this machine is. I don't think Tom and Jerry are involved in this. Like, for all I know, maybe the people that made this, it was like a guy named Tom and another guy named Jerry. Whoa! I don't know what that is. All right, so Van Beuren Studios had their own Tom and Jerry. It was predating Tom and Jerry. And so this is kind of like how It's a Wonderful Life. You have Ernie and Bert, but it's not based on Sesame Street. And it wasn't the other way around either. A lot of people think, oh, well, Jim Henson, that's where he got the names from. But It's a Wonderful Life was not replayed on television in the time period that they were named, because they started in the first episode of Sesame Street, 1969. You have those characters, and that movie didn't fall into public domain, didn't get rewatched until much later than that. And actually, at that point in time, very few people would have seen it. So for, to think, oh, well, maybe Jim Henson saw it in the theater when he was a kid, sure, maybe. But the thought that he was like, let me remember the name of those two characters and make an inside joke that no one will understand, it's just a coincidence. And this, I think, was also a coincidence, unless Tom and Jerry was, let me look that up. Let's see. We're going to click for other uses. So it says Tom and Jerry franchise. So we know about them. So that's the main, but other uses, the Van Beuren Studios. So that was first. Oh, wow. Tom and Jerry or Life in London, characters from 1821. Tom Good and Jerry Ledbetter from The Good Life. All right. So 2002, 96. Oh, we should check out some of this. All right. So let's go first with Tom and Jerry or Life in London. First staged in 1821. Was the first play to have a continuous run of 100 performances in London. How interesting. So when they made Tom and Jerry for Van Beuren and then later for MGM with the Cat and Mouse, the idea was to play off the name of this very famous. That's interesting. It's like, like Romeo and Juliet or whatever, although I don't think Tom and Jerry were ending up together. Let's see if we can find the plot. The play depicts the adventures of two young men in London encountering both high and low life. After the publication of Egan's book and various theatrical adaptations, the term Tom and Jerry entered the English language. In British usage, a Tom and Jerry shop was a 19th century term for a small tavern. It was applied to an alcoholic drink, and then it's the name for a popular cat and mouse. It says, unconnected, the names of them were chosen from suggestions by hundreds of MGM employees in a competition before the series launched. Interesting. Okay, so they apparently are not connected to that. Now, this Tom and Jerry, I bet, is. Let's take a look at a Van Beuren Tom and Jerry here. Now, I remember these guys very specifically because when DVDs first started coming out, one of the things I would find was these public domain cartoons, and they always said Tom and Jerry, and they always meant these two guys. So they're lawyers in this one. This is great. Why would you have so many phones? Isn't this is like in Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I think the same thing happens.
Cheer up, Tom. Accidents are bound to happen.
Look at that. Wake Forest College vintage postcard. I'm sending out postcards. If you join my Patreon, it costs you $3 a month. You'll get a postcard from me every month from either somewhere in the past, or if I'm actually going someplace, I'll send you a current postcard. But right now I'm not going anywhere. So I'll send you a postcard from a college that I probably have driven past in an Uber at one point or time when I've been in Winston-Salem? No, I guess I've never been there. I've been to Raleigh-Durham. But I've never been here. Maybe we should go. I got to shout out the top level. If you want to be on the top level, you get your name shouted out, like Chris and Cheese God and Matthew, David Chapin, also Awkward But Awesome, and Michael and Jessica, the Earl and Duchess of Sandwich. In a moment, a couple boxes are going to pop up on this side, the one that YouTube says is best for you. But on this side, I'm going to put a video I did on this channel. It was very weird. I searched through Japanese YouTube, found some Sesame Street stuff, including a Sesame Street restaurant and some other crazy stuff, a hotel with dinosaur butlers. So if you want to check that out, it's right here. And the main channel's over here. I hear some people didn't know there was a main channel. So you can go there, or the second channel, you're already on it. But hey, I'll see you next time.